Hello, Lolas. Welcome to my channel, guys. If you're new to this channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Click the bell to be a part of the notification squad. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and comment below. So the baby that I will be sharing with you guys today in full detail is the Neeley sculpt. Neeley is a very unique baby. It's a collaboration through two different sculptors as well as a little bit of life cast. So let me give you guys the website before I get started, and then I'll repeat it a little bit later. So you will find this blank sculpt at www.siliconestudio2.com. The sculpt name is Neeley. Neeley head is sculpted by Danae Colbreth, and the body is the Billy sculpt by Kathy Romero Biscuiti. Now, the hands are life casted from about a 2-week-old baby, and so they are very, very, very realistic. But the whole baby is actually very realistic, and it flows really nicely. They did what they needed to do to make the baby flow nicely, naturally, as if it was sculpted all together as one piece. And so I really, really have to say I really, really love this baby. And the price of the blank kit starts at $990 plus shipping. Baby, where you gonna find that price at? Okay, I'll wait. Noah, thank you. But no, it's a very, 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 very nice price for a very, very well done, well poured sculpt. The color is very neutral and nice. I do have to mention and note that Kathy has even perfected her pouring color, so I really love that and appreciate that from the artist side. But I also appreciate the fact that they do a very smooth, seamless flow pour. So let me get into the baby, because I know you guys are not here for me to just talk and you guys look at this screen. So all right, so let's get started. So let me also tell you, let's start with the head. The first thing is that this baby was sculpted with a closed mouth. Okay, but even though it was sculpted with a closed mouth, the lips are a bit already they're not touching. So therefore, it's easy to open on your own. However, you now, and I love this. Now, Kathy is offering an option if you want her to open the mouth. And when she opens the mouth, she kind of gives it like this little tongue look inside when she carves it out and everything. So when you paint, the mouth does look like it has somewhat of a tongue in there. But I recommend, if you're a person like me that just don't really enjoy doing that part, don't like that part, I recommend that you pay the extra amount for that. And I think it's like $50 for them to open it. It's very, it looks very seamless. That's just one of the things I do recommend, that if you're a person, or your artist that you're going to send it to, or is ones that don't really care for that. The baby head shape, show you, it's really nice. The one thing that I have to say, and you guys, I definitely, and I'm referencing two different dolls in this video because a lot of people are familiar with the Billy sculpt. So, and because they share a body, I just want to say, like, the head size of this baby is bigger than the Billy. So I feel like it really works really well with the actual body as far as the proportions and stuff like that. So we're just gonna get right into it. Look at this little boy. Oh my gosh, I'll tell you what. Oh, I'm sorry. You guys can't see that. I'll tell you what. I was laughing because little feet unraveled. But I definitely love this baby. And I'm going to tell you some other things about it. Let's just take one step at a time. So should I just unwrap the whole baby for you? Absolutely. You guys need to see the whole floor of the baby. So I put him on a diaper. He actually came in a diaper, and he actually came in a light blue side snap, but I took it off of him because I just wanted you guys to be able to see everything about him, the full him. So let's first get into the hands, the fist. So this is what's different on this body. This baby has 2 ball fists, and I honestly, me personally, I really love it. And I feel like it flows really nice with the baby. And look at the little hand position. The fingers are kind of doing something different there. And it's just, you know, really nice. The detail is just very, let me take you guys off so I can show you guys like this fist. Like this is the fist. And like the little finger, and then the little wrist. So it just looks very, in my opinion, of course it's realistic because it's life casted from a real baby. But while I got the tripod the camera off the tripod, let's try to get into the feet. And so let's look at the feet. Of course, it's the same feet as the Billy sculpt, so it's a good size. You know, not too big, not too small. Okay. Let's see. Both on the toes, the big toe is separate, and the last 2 are separated, and then just the big toe is separated. So both have the 2 big toes separated. Hold on, let me stay still. All right. And then little chunk thighs. And of course, if you're getting closer to it, makes them look much bigger. He does have a very realistic boy part, appropriate for his, you know, size and stuff like that. And the sculpting looks realistic, if anyone want to know. Of course, you know, I'm not going to take his diaper all the way down to that, but I will show you guys like his little diaper area does come down and get narrow, like you know, newborn babies, their diaper area, this area gets really narrow, and that's why a lot of times we can put those babies even on preemie diapers, because they're you know, right here it gets very narrow on babies. Cute little belly button. Now, my baby has armatures in the arms and the legs. It is a very popular thing now that every baby has armatures for posing and all this and stuff. Because I've had this, not this particular sculpt, but the same body without armatures, I do say that if you're a person that don't want armatures, this baby is one that definitely do not need armatures. The prototype that I did of the Billy sculpt did not have armatures, and I absolutely love that baby without armatures. So I feel like this is the same. Now, Kathy is pouring in a very soft blend now, and it's really nice. But one of the other things is that if you notice, this baby still has some jiggle, even though it has armature. She's using a very soft armature. So even though the baby will bend and stuff and hold the pose, still when I pick this baby up, you will see. Now, first of all, the head, you have to support the head. The head's gonna fall back. But also the midsection, you'll see, has a bend because it's very soft. But when I pick this baby up, I don't know if you can notice, but the legs still have, I don't have to wiggle the baby, you know what I mean, for it to jiggle. It just naturally have some wiggle even with the armatures. It's not stiff and rigid at all with these particular armatures. Okay, so that is a real plus for me. Like, I was even considering, like, I don't know if I really want armatures, you know, in my next baby, because I miss, you know, some of the jiggle and stuff like that. But because of this, it feels like I get the best of both worlds. So I'm like, yeah, I can totally do armatures with a baby at this level of softness, and that they are not, you know, super rigid. Now, I will say with the soft armatures, there's no hip action because they're pretty soft, so they're not gonna work for that. It has to be really strong, and I mean, like, I'm not saying that they're not strong or durable, but they have to be the more firm to kind of get that going a whole lot. I don't know, or maybe you can ask for it, I don't know, but it doesn't affect the baby, and I really love that. And so, like, this one, you know, it's in the arms, which is really, to be honest, that's my whole thing. I just like to be able to, for the baby to be able to hold the pose. Now, another thing that is important to me, it's important to me, may not be important to you, but I do love the fact that if you look at this baby, look at how easily the head is laying with no, you don't have to play around or nothing. You can just easily turn this baby head from either side, and it will just turn, no problem, from side to side. Now, I'm gonna flip him over. Now, don't mind when they do seaming, sometimes it you know, it's shiny unless I powder it, and I'm not gonna do that. I could actually, but it doesn't make sense to do it. Because I'm just gonna have to wash all that off when I get ready to prep this baby for painting, which is about to happen because he is going on my table right away. Of course, you guys know the Billy has one of the cutest little bum-bums, and so this is Neely. I need to stop saying the Billy. Neely. So Neely is, you know, different, and again, really really nice. In person, it's just the realism of this baby and size is just amazing. I'll be completely honest with you guys. I am not going to even wait to finish with this sculpt, because before I order another blank, because I know that I'm going to want this one in my collection as well. And I'm also know that if I don't have one here, I am going to want to keep the prototype. So a lot of people always ask me once I show the babies what I'm going to do, what's my intentions, and I go back and forth, and I know that, but I will tell you guys that I plan to do the same thing as what I did with the Jasmine. I am going to paint this baby, root him, and he will be available once he is completed. I don't price my babies until after they are fully completed, because anything can happen in the process, good or bad. So I like to price my babies according to the finish. And so I'm going to paint him. I do have inspirations for him, but I don't want to speak on them just yet, because sometimes it don't work out well. So I'm not going to go into what level of skin tone, but I do want to say my intentions is for him to be a full AA baby. But I think this baby will be absolutely beautiful as any skin tone. It's Caucasian, Asian, did I say biracial? Biracial, AA. Beautiful. Baby, this baby can paint up to be anything you want it to be. Okay? But that's what for me, is an AA skin tone. What level if this baby is going to be a caramel or a chocolate. I can't say, or you know, a lighter skin tone. I can't say until I get going and get some color on them. But yeah, I just wanted you guys to see that. Again, Ben, of course, you know, like I said, you can see the Ben in this baby. I don't know. And then like I said, it's a very soft pour. But of course, I always tell you, I don't really care to show the back bend so much on babies, because most babies can bend like that, and I can really fold him up if I want to because of the level of the softness. But we're not going to do that because this is a gentle piece of art, hand sculpted and hand poured, and so we're not going to do all that extra stuff. Now, if you want to bend your baby up like a pretzel, then that's totally up to you. But that's not what's going to happen with this one. So, yep. So that's that. I did put him on my baby scale, and he weighed 7 pounds, 12 ounces. I did not do my measuring stick, but I'm pretty sure he's about 19 inches. Between 19 and a half inches. So he is definitely a good size. And like I said, because his head is bigger, it definitely makes him feel like he's a little bit bigger than the Billy scope, but it's just because the head is actually bigger. In fact, oh, but I don't have time. It's way on my, and I just realized if it was in the top bin, I would have gotten it because I have it to compare. But nevertheless, this is Neely. Go ahead and order your scope. It is all ready. Even though I am doing the prototype of this baby is already, the blank kits are already available on the website. So you can go and order your kit right now. And you can be painting with me. Or your artist can be painting with me. So, there you have it. Again, the website is siliconestudio2.com. All right. Oh, one other thing. Oh man, I almost forgot. And I probably should do a separate video, even though it's not my job. It's not my job to promote this. So I'm just sharing this because my Lola's just, you know, we be wanting to know what's going on. So Silicone Studio actually became a distributor for Silicone Velvet now. And so this is matting powder for those that don't know. And Silicone Velvet has been around for quite some time, and a lot of people use this for their matting powder. I'll be honest, I have not used this in the past. I use a different matting powder, but I will be using this matting powder on a cuddle baby to test it out. I have used it a little bit, just a little bit, on my Debbie cuddle head, to one of the places, the touch-ups, and also because I wanted to see if it was going to change the coloring at any kind of way different from what I'm used to using, and it really just blended right in. So so I'm excited to try this as well. But yeah, you can get all different sizes of how much, you know, you want to order at one time. But this is it. And this is, you can also use it on your babies, like after they're painted, and you can use it where after they're painted or during the actual painting process. And but I only usually, like I said before, I usually only mat my babies during the actual matting process, and I don't usually brush my babies down after they're painted. but some people do. So that's a new thing that they have going on. That is the silicone velvet. And this pack may look like it's not a whole lot, but I definitely can mat a full baby with this. Maybe more. I can't really measure it that much because it's in this it's kind of flat, but I'm thinking I actually can mat probably at least 2 babies out of this for sure. Sometimes I'd be very wasteful with my matting powder, so but yeah, just wanted to let you guys know that as well. So all right, thank you for watching. I'm gonna do a very small scale down version of this for those that don't want to watch the whole video for my other platforms. All right, thank you.